What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go. In today's episode, man, I am so excited to be back. I took a little break because, again, I will never put out content that I feel is forced. So if I need to take a little mental health vacation, sorry guys, that's what I had to do. But during that time, I am very excited to tell you I did not stop working out, putting in the work, going on walks, etc. I could have done better, but excited to say I did lose the 10 pounds. Um, so, I'm going to throw up the receipts. I took that picture yesterday. Today is November 1st, which means on October 31st, I met the goal of losing 10 pounds. I lost exactly 10 pounds, so I cut it just a little close. But I'm very excited. Also, we have Campfire in the game now. I think it's still like in the process of rolling out, but if I click that little button there, it pops up with Campfire app, which is super cool. I already kind of did all this, did all the enable notifications and all that stuff. So Campfire is in the game. That's super cool. It shows you where you are and then like everything that's going around around you, and you can scroll around and it kind of like pops up. So if I, instead of driving over to Collins Park to see if there's any raids, I can just kind of scroll over. Super cool. It's definitely a game changer. But with that being said, we're not talking about Campfire today. We're talking November updates. It is November 1st, Dia de los Muertos event, until tomorrow, November 2nd. Super cool. We kind of broke down that event already, I think, but we're here for all the other events. So Niantic is doing this thing with the Twitter. I still don't like this. I still don't like this, but we're going to go ahead and go through this thing. Guzzlord, we already knew thanks to like social medias that Guzzlord was going to be released during November, and it is official. Guzzlord, November 8th to November 23rd, and Nihilego, November 23rd to December 1st. So we're getting several weeks of Guzzlord, which usually means there will be surprise things happening during that time to kind of just switch it up, and they are not telling us anything. At all. Mega Raids, we will be getting Mega Gyarados during that entire week, November 8th to November 23rd, just Gyarados. Which we already had Mega Gyarados Raid Day, so it's kind of like, Mega Banette for the first part of November, and then closing out with Mega Houndoom. Mega Houndoom is actually really good. Live event, Safari Singapore, which I believe is release of Shiny Purloin. Raid Hours, Giratina Origin Form, Guzzlord, Nihilego. Spotlight Hours. This one's actually kind of really cool. The very rare new costume, which can be shiny Duskull, wearing the, I'm gonna butcher this, Kempasuchil crown? Like a flower crown to like honor those who have passed. And then Krogunk, Porygon, Petalil, and Hoothoot. We could be getting a surprise, like, shiny release of Petalil, maybe, because during that event, Astral Eclipse event, very interesting. And again, we are getting Dia de los Muertos, November 1st and 2nd, November 5th, Community Day Classic with Dratini. Super, super excited about that, especially with how good Dragonite is nowadays. Like before it was just like, oh yeah, this is Dragonite, this is cool, this is like the only pseudo-legendary that we have. Now it's like, hey, this thing's a beast. Like in Master League, it is ranked number 2 as a regular and number 3 as Shadow. In Ultra League, it's like in the top 20 as a Shadow, top 40 as a regular. It is just really good. It can even be used in Great League. Like for PvP, it is just amazing. And then even for raids, like it's not bad. It's a pseudo-legendary. It puts up those stats. And then we're getting some other events, some new ones. Greedy Gluttons event, November 9th to November 17th, which I'm assuming we're going to be getting like hungry Pokemon, food-based Pokemon. So I'm guessing Snorlax, Munchlax, maybe Munchlax gets its shiny debut. We're probably going to be in Greedent, other food Pokemon. Maybe Slurpuff. So some interesting ones in there. Team Go Rocket Takeover, which might mean some shakeups in which Shadow Shinies there are, which could be really nice. November 12th is Community Day, featuring Teddy Ursa and the newest Pokemon to come to Pokemon Go, Ursaluna, which is going to be really cool. Elite raids on November 13th, and if we go over to like the actual like Pokemon Go website and kind of sneak around in like the events tabs, we do actually see Hoopa Unbound is the one that they're currently using as a placeholder there, or it's actually going to be Hoopa Unbound again. And then Astral Eclipse event, November 23rd to November 28th, and then November 27th is a question mark event happening 11 to 5 p.m. So that's very cool. Could be elite raids, judging by like same kind of time slot, and maybe just something new, something different. But yeah, we're also getting Starmie as the research breakthrough. I guess it's okay. At least it's like extra Stardust, but it's not a shiny, not shiny eligible. So kind of boring. Lots of just we don't knows about the events and what they're going to be doing, what's up with them. So stay tuned on the channel. Make sure to hit that subscription and hit the noti bell, just to kind of like stay tuned for everything. And then yeah, we got Campfire in the game now, and Pokemon Go is uploading again. But yeah, very excited. And let's go ahead and jump into what happened this past month. Like, I took a couple weeks off, 1 week with my vacation, and then another week of just mental health. Just kind of like, after that vacation, I kind of like jumped into things like a little too fast, and really tried to pour in like as much content as I could. I'm sitting on 3 videos in the editing room right now, on top of the other videos that I released when I got back. So like in the span of a couple days, I edited and shot and got like 5-6 videos ready, and it was just a little too much for me, not gonna lie. But a lot of work in there, and like when I work on YouTube, it's after I've already worked like 8-9 hours at my day job, plus trying to get in the workouts and everything, and my brain just couldn't handle it. But with that being said, we actually got some really cool stuff in the past month. So let's go ahead and put in age 0 to 31. And I'm actually almost capped out on all my space because I haven't gotten rid of anything. But let's go ahead and put in, the really cool thing is I got 7 hundos in the past month, including some from New Orleans, and then just from this like past like week. I really haven't played that much, but when I have, I've absolutely popped off. Golbat and Yamask coming from the timed research, and then from the eggs, because I am trying to hatch a shiny Noibat, and I think this is going to be the last batch that I actually can try and hatch. But unfortunately, no shiny Noibat. But what we did do, we popped off 34 shinies in the month, most of those coming from Community Day. But we got Spearow on Daily Adventure Incense. We got Throw in New Orleans. From the Audubon Aquarium, we got our Magby in Jacksonville, which is going to be another video coming soon to the channel. A little spoiler there, we got a Magnemite. Community Day, which was absolutely crazy, loved it. And then on my very first, I've done like 3 Giratina raids, like 4 Giratina raids max, and I've gotten 2 shinies. Giratina for some reason likes me. And then we also got this little Drifloon. I love Drifloon. Drifloon's a great shiny, and is the first shiny I got in Legends Arceus, actually. Full odds, just roaming about at night, shiny Drifloon. So that's really cool. But yeah, November update. Hopefully everyone's doing good. This Dia de los Muertos event is actually quite nice, and is like just like slow enough for me where I can ease back in, but also just exciting enough to actually like hunt and like grind for. So I'm gonna go do that, and I will see y'all on the next episode. If you did like this episode, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button. If you're enjoying the series, please subscribe. And as always, God bless, and see you for another episode of Pokemon Go.